Yo, what up, my little tubers? We're back for some more drafting here on the arena. Here's some more Baldur's Gate nonsense in preparation for the Arena Open coming up. Like I said before, I am very confident in my sealed capabilities for this format, but draft, not so much. Anyway, we opened a Jan Jansen, pick one, pack one. Don't believe that is a card we want to first pick. Things I would first pick here. The Looter's pretty good. Corlessa seems fine. Stinger's alright. Band Together's okay. Probably want to take a single color card here. Would be my guess. Kind of like Val. Looters are always good, I feel like. And even though it's in blue, I don't mind blue, so we'll take it, see what happens. Wow, that is a really good white pack. Lulu is fantastic. Disciples is decent. Humiliation is great. Paladin's fine. And we have a couple of red cards here as well. We have the Goblin and the Dragonfire. Yowza. Tough pick. Best cards here are probably Humiliation, Fire, and Lulu, I guess. Really tough pick. I guess I'm going to take the Dragon's Fire and pass all of the white cards. I bet you Humiliation is like slightly better than Dragon's Fire, but it's just sending such a weird signal, I feel like. But maybe that doesn't matter. Maybe I should just still take the best cards. Oh, okay. I'll take the Humiliation. Get a little bit of a payoff here as we do get a Hippogriff third pick. Another good pack, though. Another Disciples. Pilgrim's Eye. Weaponry's okay. Hippo's really, really good, though. Front side, the Adventure, you know, good combat trick that blows people out for 1 mana, and then the creature itself is just solid, so happy with that. That is a pretty late Grim Bounty here. I would venture to say that's probably somewhat of a signal. 4th pick Grim Bounty. Just clean, efficient removal. Some other fine cards, but no, this is the best thing here, so I think that's a sign getting that 4th pick. We'll see. We'll stay open. What is... I'm so confused. This is pick 5, and we're getting Ascend from Avernus, Meteor Golem, and another Grim Bounty. There's also a Prophetic Prism here. That's insane. I mean, I'm going to take the Ascend because this card is super fun and super good, but now we're passing a Grim Bounty to somebody's 6th pick in addition to the Golem. Wow. Okay, well, that's a good place to be then, though, if they're going to keep giving us good cards like that. Summon Undead's okay. Good synergy with Ascend from Avernus. Here's Something to Watch as okay. I guess I'll just keep taking the white cards for now. If we're going to get an Ascend from Avernus 5th pick, then I think we for sure want to be in white. And yeah, now we're getting a Lulu 7th pick. A Liara here as well. Decent 2-drop in the flame in the form of the Flaming. This is just disgusting. I guess people are just avoiding white in my draft. So yeah, definitely playing white, and then secondary color, yet unknown. Sorry if I sound a little bit out of it. It is very early in the morning. Okay, I'll take a Prism here over Mind Spike. Goggles wouldn't be bad here. We already have 2 flyers, and the Lulu gives another creature flying. But I think this is probably just the safer play. Paladin on the wheel's not bad. Could still be playing like blue-white Flicker too. But no reason to dip out of white, and plus this is just a decent 2-drop. Plenty of life gain synergies if we end up in any of that. Plus, Again, it's just a 2-drop that kind of annoying. Good with Lulu. Good with Hippo. Good start. Another Paladin on the wheel. Yep, fantastic. There's a Beetle here as well, but I don't think we need to focus on that. Like I said, we know white's super open, so why not just keep taking the decent white cards? I don't think Monk of the Open Hand is all that impressive, but it is playable. Yeah, crazy first pack. First pick Val, second pick Humiliation. Just kind of gone from there. Looter here's okay. If we end up in blue. Another Prism on the wheel. Okay. Well, I could definitely be splashing anything in the world as we open a Cardum, Patron of Flames. Not entirely too thrilled about that card. Don't think we're going to take that here. For us, we have a couple of options. I mean, I guess Knoll Hunting Party would be fine, but we have like a Scanos, Unicorn, Spawn. That's about it. And again, we'll just continue to take the decent white cards. I don't normally take a card. In fact, I'm probably supposed to take Scanos here before I'm supposed to take Unicorn. That seems right. Plus, we know white is very open. Yeah, we might even end up wheeling the Unicorn or the Paladin again. Yeah, let's take Scanos. 1T Scale Shield, that's good. Not great. Viconia is very good. This card has just been very impressive for me every single time. Yeah. It's a 2-drop that just kind of can win the game on its own. Gate's great. Minimus Containment. There's an Owlbear here as well. I think we like the Viconia. Probably going to end up cutting the blue, it seems. And there's nothing wrong with like a green-white splash. Sorry, black-white splash Scanos here. Another Grim Bounty. There's an Innkeeper if we wanted. I mean, nobody's taking Grim Bounties, so I guess I will. If we do end up splashing Scanos, I guess the Prisms get a little bit more tempting. Stalwart here for Flicker's pretty good. The Ghoul is not so great outside of the red decks, although it's still playable for sure. Unicorn would also be fine here, if we can get the low enough curve. Never have really cared for Dryder. It's okay, but I guess what synergies do we have with this right now? Flicker's the Lulu to give another thing flying. That's not that good right now, but it's never bad to have Stalwarts in your deck. I think we take Rally Maneuver at this point over another Paladin. Couple of random black flyers. Yeah, I'll take the trick. Ooh, the Bad Wrath. Jeez, Owlbear, Lenorm, and Myconid super late now too? I don't know what's going on. Seems like green, white, and black are all pretty open. I don't think this is what we want. Cleric, Rogue, Warrior, Wizard. I don't have enough time. I think we're supposed to take one of these. I'm going to take the Lenorm here, because that's the most splashable. As we get another stick together. Just 2 Wraths going around, no big deal. Yeah, maybe green, white, aggro, take the Knoll Hunter. I don't know. Nice. We'll take that Toll Keeper over Dustguard. How good is this Ascend right now in our deck? Oops. Hey, wield the Unicorn, called it, and the Prism, and the Vampire Spawn. Sheesh. We have enough life gain, and we can get more too. Okay, filler. And when you flip Scanos on the white side of things, it gets really scary. Turns into a 4/4 lifelink that pumps something else and gives it lifelink as well. Really gross. Belt of Giant Strength, huh? Yeah, it might still just be white, black, splashing green. Navigation Orb. If I can get a couple of gates, I might end up running that. And we move on to pack 3, where we get another Cardum, of course. Innkeeper here looks pretty good. Myconid looks good. Pilgrim's Eye looks good. I mean, really the only life gain synergy we have is the Unicorn, so... I like the green-white life gain deck, but I just don't really think it makes sense here. Because double Grim Bounty's so nice. Feels like I should just take the Pilgrim's Eye to this pack. Although, man, Myconids with Ascend from Avernus are also super good. Ugh. So is Pilgrim's Eye. I'll just take the Pilgrim's Eye. It's colorless. We know we're going to play it. The Horn of Valhalla. Holy moly. That is excellent. Card is pretty bomby. The adventure side makes a bunch of tokens, and then the horn side, I mean, presumably you've made a bunch of tokens, and so it just makes one fat creature in addition to a bunch of small creatures. Hoping to wield the unicorn again. Would probably splash for OG. Horn is bomb worthy. There's another OG. There's another Grim Bounty. There's a Sewer Plague. Sheesh. Okay, have to decide where we're going with this. So OG doesn't look very good in our deck. We don't have the great flicker stuff. I mean, if Stalwart wasn't good, then OG's not going to be very good. I think I'm going to get some versatile removal. We have 2 Grim Bounties already. I'm going to take the Plague this time. There's a black gate. Yeah, I guess we're maybe cutting some of the green. I'll still splash Scanos, and I might splash for Lenorum too. But the gate's a free roll. A couple of other good cards there, but I think that makes sense. Meteor Golem here. Ghast is alright. Gorger's good. I guess we could also just take the 2-drop. But Golem seems the best. Another Disciples. That could have been our 3rd or something. I don't think that's what we want in this deck, though. I think I'd rather just take another, like, 2/2. Lifelinker. Like, we have enough removal that it makes sense to take these, plus they're good with Avernus. Containment's alright. Another removal spell. That's a late Shepherd. Sheesh. And another Herd Gorger. Oh man, green and white were just both so available. Is this also splash worthy? Because this is a better card. I don't know, man. Ettercap's also good. There's that corn on the wheel. Glad I took the other paladin. Portable hole? That's pretty solid too, honestly. Cleric's fine. Ay. Alright, we can cut the Stalwart. Probably can cut the Rally Maneuver. We don't have that many creatures. This seems like a good deck to me. Wish I could get this Herd Gorger in as well, but... Make like 2 cuts? I think here's something on... Well, shoot. This gets a lot better in your deck when you have something like Horn of Valhalla, because not only can this be a removal spell, the +1/+1 is oddly relevant. I guess I can cut the Portable Hole. That's my weakest removal, and we still have a lot of other removal, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 removal spells. Oh, Cleric can be a cut here, I guess. That's my worst creature. That seems right. These are both going to be expensive plays, usually. Alright, I mean, we're just white splashing black-green, although black, I guess, is our secondary because of the double black on Grim Bounty, so... We'll run a few more black sources than green. In fact, we probably don't need more than 1, maybe 2 forests. So it'd be 9 white, 6 black, 2 green. It's pretty good. I guess the safest play would be go 10. Yeah. Probably go 10, 5, and 2. Might be safer to still increase swamp count by 1, I guess. Because if you think about it, the Grim Bounties can unlock the green cards. So I could go like 10, 6, 1. I did pick up a gate, so maybe the Navigation Orb is like somewhat playable, but not really. Yeah, this looks okay. That looks good to me. Alright, we'll take it for a spin. Go to round 1 here of this Baldur's Gate draft. As I sip on my 6 a.m. coffee. On the play. Alright. It is very slow, but we can keep it. Just need to draw some paladins off the top. Okay, that's good. I think I'm probably still supposed to grab green here with the Pilgrim's Eye instead of grabbing a second black source. That's annoying. I take that back. Getting the swamp means we can activate the gate. It also unlocks our, what do you call it, immediately. Grim Bounties. I think I'm supposed to take 1 hit for 2, just because I have Humiliation in my hand. Wow, well, good thing I didn't block. What the heck was that attack? Or what was that play? Sheesh. Well, they have the Indestructible Trick in their hand. We don't mind doing some trading, though, with the Avernus, I guess. That gets them really good here. If they go for the Indestructible Trick, it loses the ability. I believe. Yep. Blowout. Perfect. I don't want to flip this Viconia right now. But I guess there's no rush to. So we want to keep our lands for the Meteor Golem currently. Okay, that's going to enter tapped. I don't know if there's any benefit to exiling all of their other graveyard cards, but there probably is. Alright. Let's just attack for 6 here. Play out land and pass, I think, is the play. Plan on activating the gate. And then Golem next turn. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, still racing. Love it. Great draw. And now we can just go for pressure here instead. Wow, that was awkward. Minimus Containment is like super hiding. Okay. So they're gonna need another Hippogriff here, otherwise they're just dead. Also, they were just dead on board anyways, actually. Never mind. Well, good beats. That worked out rather well. Kept a slow hand, kind of drew out of it. And then the humiliation play really blew them out. So I think that's something that comes up frequently, but people don't realize yet. Just to reiterate what happened, I cast humiliation targeting my opponent's creature. They tried to give it indestructible in response, but the humiliation removes the ability of indestructible. So their creature ended up dying and they got blown out. I think that's a very common, very easy mistake to make. On to game number 2. Okay, I don't think it's a mulligan, but it's not that good. Third Swamp was also not the card we were looking for. Okay. Let's see. Whenever you attack with one or more other creatures with flying, each opponent loses that much life and you gain that much life. Alright. Wow, we've drawn nothing but land. I guess I'm gonna just flip the Lulu. That's very bad for us, though. 3 draws, 3 land. That might just kill us. Okay. Well... I hate this, but I'm going to contain their Shepherd. Because next turn they could play like an Owlbear or something that would turn on the Shepherd and start drawing them extra cards. Okay, that was a good draw for us. They were thinking about doing something end of turn. Okay, I'm not going to block this turn. We have the Lenormand next turn. They're passing. Alright, so they have some tricks here. More land. Alright, I'm gonna go for an attack. They might just be holding up the gate and whatever trick they have. Let's see if they go for something here. If they just trade with the Pilgrim's Eye, that's fine. Okay. You know what? I shouldn't have played out that Plains. That was a mistake. I would have been able to give Scanos lifelink. Crap. So, that's one of the biggest mistakes I make in this format still. Oh, nice. They had Conjure. Okay, well, it didn't matter anyways. As I was saying, though, one of the biggest mistakes I make is playing out the lands that I want to hold for specialized purposes. Looks like they might be flooding out a little bit, though. I'm just going to play this out. Holding up the trick is nice, but I don't think I have that luxury. Alright, they're going to get their Shepherd back. They're only going to have 6 power if they play the Shepherd, so they're going to need something else in addition to it. Now, we're still putting on... I guess the trick they could have had was the Rescuer Twinga. Yeah, I just smack here for sure. None of their creatures can currently block Lenorm. They would need another Arcane Archery. They did have here something on watch, okay. Lenorm currently GG. Oh, you know what they could... Well, no, that wouldn't have done much. They could have given +1/+1, but then only the Stalwart would have been able to block. Nice, yeah. Lenorm is so good in this format. Just a fantastic combat trick, and then it turns into a oftentimes unblockable 7-power creature. Plus it has a dragon subtype, so... Well, not subtype, but creature type, so... Gets all those benefits of the dragon cards. Was not looking good at the beginning when we drew so many lands, but... Got there in the end. Okay, on to game number 3. Yeah, looks good enough. One day we'll get one of our Paladins on turn 2 into Unicorn on turn 3. Okay, see? And that one day is actually today, right now, right here. I just had to ask. Viconia into Shambling Aghast. I guess we still just play out the Unicorn since we have a land drop to make next turn already. Okay. How do we want to sequence this? I guess we can go Prism plus Tollkeeper since we drew another 2-drop. That's a good turn. Lightweight tempted to have just used Grim Bounty on their Viconia, but I think we can probably wait a little bit. Tollkeeper obviously garbage versus their Shambling Ghast, but... I see. That's annoying. So they just drew the land for the turn. Okay, well now we're just going to start using Grim Bounties. First and foremost, Viconia. That's not worth it, because if they double block with the 1/3 and the 1/1, it's just a terrible trade for me. Plus, they have the flyer to reset the unicorn if I made that play anyway. So they're probably just going to use their land. So they have at least 4 spells in their hand. Not exactly the place I want to be. This feels like it could turn into an Avernus game. That is to say, not much action's going on, so we might have a longer game going ahead of us. Wonder if they have a deadly dispute for their Ghast. Yep. Sure. Not great for us. Okay, that doesn't matter. I'm actually surprised they ran that out. You know, the sad thing is I might have to kill that Invoker. The 1/3 that draws cards. Oh. I have that card, that's right. Okay, new plan. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. New plan indeed. That's disgusting. Yep. Well, that is exactly the kind of card we needed to draw. Kind of forgot we had that in our deck. I was like, yeah, this is gonna be a long game. Need to draw Avernus. Nope, we have a Horn. And so they're either gonna need a counter, which if they have it, then they're gonna be stable. But if they don't have a counter, every single one of my creatures is a huge problem for them. We have enough mana next turn to play the Horn, equip the Paladin, play the Unicorn, attack. Do not mind that trade. And I can afford to take 6. Three cards in my graveyard. They're gonna bounce the lifelinker. Okay. Makes sense. That's a very good draw. Obviously. Doesn't matter that it's using up multiple white, since we have the Prism. Nice big chonk. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, Horn of Valhalla is so sick. I mean, it's splashable too, isn't it? No, I guess not. You don't really want to just splash just the horn. You need the double white for the adventure. I keep looking at their graveyard and my graveyard. I wonder if they have like a Summon Undead or another Viconia. Maybe they have Eldritch Pact and they're counting the graveyard. Or the cards interact with graveyard. There's no card that reanimates from anybody's graveyard, is there? There's the... I don't think so. What you got here? I mean, I guess there's the Black Dragon, but it needs to connect. And we see that one coming. What's going on there? Okay. They've decided to attack with both flyers and the giant. Gonna go ahead and just kill one of the flyers here since we have two other removal spells in our hand. Okay. Maybe they were hoping that I would just take it all for some reason. Ooh, we're one away from Mythic. Oh shoot, this is like the end of the season, isn't it? What did it say, July 26th or something? What do you need to go? I think you need to be like top 200 or something, top 500, I don't know. You get some like qualifier points. But I have not been playing very much limited, obviously. Anyways, on to the next good-looking hand here. None of our lifelink 2-drops, but still a nice curve. Okay, let's go with the Tollkeeper turn 2. Take a peek at what they got. And oh baby, all hits. Love it. So we can have their Invoker enter tapped. That means we get a hit in for 3 damage next turn. That Hippogriff is also going to be a very good trick here, it feels like. Because they had nothing to do next turn. I just go land, smack with both. They block my 3-1, I go for Hippogriff. Oh, well, that's a blowout. I lose my Hippogriff now. Guess we get to take a peek at their hand again. And I mean, we don't really care about them playing out a 4-mana 1/1. So I guess we'll just hit their one of their dragons. Funny enough, they might actually play out the 4-mana 1/1, yeah. Oof, that's not good. Okay, I'll take it. Mainly because we have Viconia. We get the white side of this, which is I can put it on the battlefield for free. Oh, Scanos was another really good draw here too. Yeah, I think it's better to Scanos this turn. And pass. They're gonna go, like, land and play their 4/4 flyer, but then we get to return the Hippogriff to our hand. And that makes their blocks garbage. Yep. Jeez, that's another awesome draw. I'm gonna use the more efficient trick here. And that way if I draw land next turn, I can decide to play out the Lenormand instead. And we keep our 1 mana trick for the following turn. Yeah, that's desperation, baby. Desperation. Alright, woo! Mythic. Probably going to be like 80% or something because it's so late in the season. What the heck? Oh. Huh. Okay, we entered at 400. So, I guess I don't need to do too much more to maintain the necessary rank for whatever that placement thing is, the qualifier points. Interesting. We'll take it. And now we're 4-0. Go, go. On to the next game. Ooh, all right. Well, we would love to draw planes off the top, but if not, we have turn 2 Prism for the white source. Double Paladin with Unicorn. I guess this hand's actually not that great. Because if the opponent just plays like a 2-3 on turn 3, it's hard for me to do anything. Since I don't have any interaction until way late. Planes? Hey, okay, okay. And all of a sudden. All of a sudden. Got ourselves a decent looking curve here. Turn 2 Paladin, turn 3 Unicorn, ideally turn 4 Prism plus Paladin number 2. Oh, and a Horn. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. There is the 2-3. We just need to find lands. This hand doesn't need anything else to win since the Horn is crazy. If I draw a land next turn, I probably just Horn on 3. Although, there is also a huge amount of temptation if I draw a land just to play out the Horn and equip it. It's also a pretty good draw. Yeah, I think that we're just gonna get the other Unicorn online. We have 2 Paladins active. They're they're passing with 4 mana up, so I'm guessing they're gonna have some kind of trick here. Maybe it's a Guiding Bolt, maybe it's Sewer Plague. I don't know. I'm just gonna pass for now. If it's nothing, yeah, they have a 2 mana trick. It's like 99%. So let's just go like this. And then next turn we'll play out the Horn, equip it to our Paladin, and from there, it's going to be very hard for them to win if they don't start doing something. So I'll tell you what they can do. They can block with one of their creatures and then sack it to the ghoul so that I don't gain any life. But that's only going to keep them floating for so long. Like jumping with the vampire spawn. Okay. Do they see the play? Oh, they didn't see the play. So they should have sacked it to the ghoul there. Not that I think it would have mattered all that much, but as a result of this, our unicorns both get larger. And I guess I gain I gain 9 life. There are some like rares and mythics in the format that they could have, but I think we're just attacking with all next turn. Play this pre-combat to pump the paladin up again. No point waiting for them to sacrifice their spawn to the ghoul. We know we're going to be doing this anyways. So how much are they taking here? 6 plus 6. They're taking 12. So they need to find, like, Wrath. Okay, not today. "5-0, not bad. Not bad at all. Game number 6 ahead of us. On the draw. Okay, we can keep this on the draw. Hopefully the opponent's not playing a super aggressive deck. It's a good, good early play. Well, that's pretty unfortunate for us. If we were on the play here, I'd feel a lot more confident, but now Clement is a huge issue. I imagine they're going to turn it into a 4-4. That makes a 4-4, yeah. So, the good news is here, we actually have a pretty good sequence. We get to go Sewer Plague on it. It's going to turn into a 1-1 on their turn, and then it's going to die on my upkeep, and I can Grim Bounty the 4-4 token. Now, obviously, that's still giving them infinite value, but we have Horn of Valhalla to stabilize, and yeah. Ooh, Viconia stealing their Clement is also really, really insane. Now remember, you do not copy the perpetuals. So We're gonna play out the Viconia here. Eat the Clement. And then we get to specialize on... Oh wait, we have to do it on white. Yeah, this is perfect. On white, discard the Lulu. And now we can play it for free. Boom, baby! And all of a sudden, they are very far behind. What a beating. I do think we got maybe a little bit lucky. They didn't have too many follow-up creatures to the Clement. But now this is just a miserable experience for them. And we still have another good removal spell waiting. Yeah, that's not good enough. Bounty. Smack out. Definitely happy just clearing their board like this. Even if we don't hit a land next turn for Lenorm, we can just make, you know, 4 tokens with the Horn. Well, that's good. I mean, obviously Viconia already did its damage, but... The Griff's also good. Yeah, we have so many things to do with our mana for the foreseeable future that we're probably not even going to be able to activate our gate this game. I probably want to chump with one of my tokens if they attack for 4 with Rasad. Just because then I don't want to randomly lose to a random +3/+3 and trample card at a later time. But if they specialize this, it's going to effectively eat their turn up, so... Should be pretty good. Oh, they're just going to play out another flyer. It's also fine. Yeah. Horn. Equip. Smack. Oh, and now they're just going to concede, right? Kill their flyer. Keep our Clement alive. We don't even need to do this, because Clement would have made a 4/4 when it died, but... Actually, yeah, I didn't need to do that at all. Sure. Kill the Horn. No. They needed to kill the Horn there. Slight mistake here. I should have played creature before attacking, but... let's go ahead and kill the Rasad and get our Viconia back. I don't see a reason to run out the Lenorm. In fact, I don't see a reason to run out much of anything. I think I'm just going to play land and pass. And that way we play around Wrath. Since they're at 2 life, we just have infinite lethal creatures anyways. Okay. The goods, 6-0. One more time for the dream, huh? Good old coveted 7-0. Game number 7. Got the curve. Turn 2 Paladin, turn 3 Unicorn, turn 4 Pilgrim's Eye, grab a Forest. Turn 5 Scanos. The dream. It's happening! All creatures, no interaction. Ah, but we're versus the red-white aggro. Okay. That's still like getting the lifelinker online because the upside's too big of being able to go paladin into unicorn. Oh man, we'd be such in a good spot if we were on the play. We go turn 2 paladin, they go turn 2 barbarian. Yeah. Annoying. I guess I'm gonna play the Toll Keeper out here. Take a peek at what's left in their hand. Alright, none of that really matters. Actually, I'm not sure. If you Minimus Containment or Rasad, I think your creature goes away forever. Since they have another unicorn in their hand, I'm happy to block like this. Fair enough. So they know everything but Minimus Containment. They targeted the Scanos. Okay, well, if they don't draw a land, the Pilgrim's Eye blocks the Toll Keeper, so I think that makes sense to just play that out and grab our green. Because if we can get our Scanos online as a lifelinker, it's going to be hard for them to deal with that, it feels like. Nice, alright. So no Toll Keeper attack. Good. Alright, so now they get to attack with everything. How much damage is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Not ideal. So if I go to 1, I can gain how much back? 9? So I guess I have to chump. And then make a lifelinker. Two lifelinkers now. Oh, good beats. Yeah, I don't know what... I don't think we could have done anything about that. The only difference would have been if we were on the play instead of the draw. They had a kind of gross curve out on the play. And we didn't really draw any removal besides the containment. I guess I could have contained the 3-1 earlier. That would have saved a little bit of damage, but it's kind of risky when they were missing lands. Let's see, if I don't block with Pilgrim, I go to 1, I activate Scanos, I can attack, gain 9 life link, then die on the crackback. I mean, obviously that's not a play. But it turns out I would have drawn the Paladin to play and as well, but no, then the tap down would have killed us in any case, right? 3, 4, 5, so, oh, maybe not. Maybe if I don't block with the Pilgrim, we might have a chance. I don't think that's the right play, though. Alright, anyways, go to the next game. Good looking hand here on the play. Needs to find 1 land. Toll Keeper into, hopefully, Pilgrim's Eye. Still gonna play the Toll Keeper on turn 2. And we're going to take their Basilisk, so we get in for at least 3 again. Looks like they're on green-white to lifelink our big stuff. Did find the 3rd land. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and grab a forest here. Playing out the unicorn doesn't really do anything. They're attacking. Oh. Okay, well, now we get to attack. And if they block, we get to Lenorm. Sweet. Play out our Unicorn, hold up the Hippogriff. Okay, they have their own Lenorm in hand. I think we just play out the Hippo. They have 2 super expensive cards in their hand and then 2 unknown cards. So this is going to put a lot of pressure on them. Put them on a 2-turn clock in the air. And since we have Lenorm, we can protect against a removal spell if they try to cast one during my turn. Alright, that's fine. A lot of different plays we can make here, eh? In fact, they missed a land drop, so... You know what? I kind of like just running out... Oh wait, I have 6 mana, not 7. I was going to say, I kind of like just running out our 7/6, but we can't even do that, can we? Alright, well, we'll go with Prism, see what we draw. Paladin, pass. Sure. I'm a golem there, Basilisk, and attack with everything. They don't really have that many good blocks here. They put up a little bit of a fight, but if they don't draw a land this turn, it's probably over, would be my guess. Okay, now we hold up Lenorm. Attack with all. Assume they're going to try to use a burn spell, and when they do, we win. Let's hear something on watch, maybe. Or band together. Alright, GG's. Yeah, perfect information on their hand, too. That sucks for them. They just have a fat hand, and they can't do anything with it. But sometimes that's magic, baby. Okay, nice little 7-1. 7-1, and yeah, got into Mythic. So I don't know what position I need to hold in Mythic by the end of the season, but I guess that's our next goal. Anyways, thanks for watching as always. Hopefully enjoyed the content. Nice little 7-1 there with... I wouldn't say our deck was necessarily super bomby. We had some just good cards in general. And some timely draws. So hit that like and subscribe. I'll see you back tomorrow. And as always, peace out.